Because we enjoy it. We're going to go do a show next.
We are.
Yay!
Good.
Yes. Fucking live, son, isn't it?
In it, mate.
In it,
man.
In it, blood.
In it.
Yeah, man. In it, well fat.
Damn, son. Cut that out.
Right.
I will pretend.
That's an awesome chat window. We're going to see that brilliantly from over here.
That'll do.
You need to turn your lights up. It's too dark in here.
Just let it go. We've got chat. We just can't see it.
Yeah.
No one talks to us anymore, which was shite.
Come sit over here.
We're so pro. How much time to take your set?
Right, I'm just going to do something. It's going to sound amazing weird, but it's to save me a lot of hassle later.
What's that?
That's so when I come to edit it, I can cut all this front shitty bit out.
Well, you can't. So I was going to say, what you're going to do is like delete the whole thing. No, we're getting comments and we can't see them.
Right, please don't talk to us. We can't read comments.
Please don't talk to us. We can't read.
Well,
We'll look and have a stream.
Yay!
Yay.
No one. Is that Jet?
probably.
No one checked.
don't know.
All the way over there again.
Right. Anyway, hello, welcome to TheSuffolkRam.
I'm the Meister in the middle.
Skazz.
Welcome to episode 66 of the Round Nerds podcast. We're still no camera mode, but that's for technical reasons.
Yes.
But we are back and we are here.
Yep.
We're here to talk about lovely things. So don't bother chatting to us because we can't actually read anything because we've got a very small screen and
Just blame short Ethernet cables.
Yeah.
yes, it's
Stupid.
Yes, it's the Ethernet cable's fault.
Yes, it is.
But we start with an amazing piece of news. This is incredible. This is
for me
for
then.
us here.
Hell half frozen.
Skazz has played a game.
Oh my god, no! All of a sudden the stream goes dead, the fucking room gets rushed,
Yeah,
people in riot gear come in.
yeah. The cops are waiting outside for us.
Like, oh my god!
Is this a video game or like a board game?
Like a real game with controls and clicking and shit.
Are you saying board games aren't real?
They're not. Figment of your imagination, mate.
Very physical figment of my imagination.
So is every time I
What
punch
about
you in the
card
back. mate.
games?
No, imagination.
Board games?
Imagination.
Olympic
Collaboration.
games?
Olympic games are definitely not real.
Well, even the horse dancing?
Not real.
I love
Not real,
horse
mate.
dancing.
I'm sorry, it's not real. I hate to break it to you, mate, but
The game of life.
it's not real.
Oh.
Go for broke is real, definitely.
Yeah.
I've been playing it my whole life.
Yeah. Come on, let's put this is out their misery.
Yep.
I've been playing a game. It's on PC. It's quite an old one. I'm surprised you might have played it actually.
I haven't played it, Bard's played it.
Has he?
Yeah, we talked on the podcast before.
Did
If
he?
I played it.
Oh well, that's how much I paid attention to Bard. Well, it was a toss-up because it's the Steam summer sale started on on the 20th,
Last night.
and a couple games I wanted ended up on sale. They didn't the first night they weren't on sale, but one of the ones I wanted ended up on sale. The one I wanted on sale, by the way, is Immortal Redneck, but it's very much like the game that I'm playing now. The game that I'm playing now is Ziggurat, and I've had it for a while, but I never actually bothered to play it. It's a procedurally generated first-person shooter, and basically the aim of the game is to survive.
Right.
You're a wizard, and the object is to get to the top of the Ziggurat. Survive. Each room will have different enemies. No room will be the same. You have a set of random weapon drops. You get 2 at the start, although you only have 1 default, which is your wand or whatever it is you have.
You're not recording it now.
Yeah, that's it. Like you start, you whip it out and start swinging it about and stuff. It's resource management meets like Hexen or Doom, and is it roguelite? Is that what they're calling them now?
Yeah.
The games where they're all kind of.
So is it like a case of you get hundreds and hundreds of enemies thrown at you, but they all go down quite easily, so you sort of mow through loads? And was it like
You get
a few animals who are quite tough?
Actually, that completely depends because it can change on every run. So some runs you might end up with a few rooms that are absolutely piss poor, and then other rooms that will absolutely destroy you for no reason other than it thought it would be funny.
Yeah.
Is
Is it a roguelike? So if you die, the goal goes, or
you die, you're screwed. That's it.
Yeah.
You're done. It's pretty fun. It looks absolutely gorgeous, and it's currently available on Steam for about £2.
That's not bad.
Mate, it's amazing. It's so damned fun. The controls are pretty solid. You end up going through the Ziggurat with limited ammo. Health drops are few and far between. Just every single run, you feel like you're getting better.
Yeah.
And
Definitely a roguelike, yeah.
yeah, it's just... It's a tough one to explain, but it's just really damn fun. Because it's so cheap, rather than me prattling on about it, just go and have a go. It's a couple bucks. It'll run on a toaster. I ran it on my laptop earlier, and my laptop is so underpowered it's not even funny.
It still runs Windows 3.1.
Pretty much, yes. Totally worth picking it up. I'm surprised you haven't tried it because it is actually pretty fun.
No, I haven't tried it. I have been playing against one, but again, my game's one I've talked about previously.
Okay.
I've been playing The Sims 3 again.
Sims 3. What space you got at Sims 3 this time?
That's an old one, isn't it?
2013 Sims 3.
Jesus. But 2013, really?
Or 2015, one or the other.
No, it wasn't 15. No way was it
Was it
15.
2009? I can't remember, to be honest. It came out at some point in the past. Well, I played it a couple of years ago. I played it. I think we discussed it when we first came to this house. We sat in your garage and were discussing it, and I used default characters the first time. I couldn't really get into it. This time I still started it again. I don't know why I wanted to play it again. I just don't want to play it, but...
Isn't that a girls' game, Sims? Isn't that like massively popular with female gamers, not
It
men?
is popular with female games, but still a good game.
Yeah.
And I this time when I played it, I decided to create my own family.
Oh, that couldn't have gone well.
Well, no, I sort of tried to make it based on... I thought I was going to make a household of people, basically people I know. So I was going to make a household with me, you, and Middlemeister.
Oh dear, that wouldn't have gone well.
Then I thought you'd have killed us all within a week.
Yep.
So I decided not to do that. So instead I made sort of well balanced... The trouble is, it's the game with me. You have to pick traits for when you create a sim. And my default option when I create traits is to try and balance them, because that's my gamer streak. It's either do maximum of one or balance them. And it's a really hard thing. So I was like, well, she's good at this, but I want to balance her out with this, so I don't create too crappy a sim. So I decided to create a...
Mate, there are crappy everywhere.
I know.
I say that like, yeah, but you didn't say crappy what? People, animals, construction.
I know, but I want to make... it's
not very true
it's
to
the
life,
PC
is it?
gamer in me wants to make like the ultimate sim, who's like the best... I want to make a Mary Sue,
You
basically.
you want to make the Sims master race.
Yes, basically, yes. I based the bloke on me. Yes. So obviously he's very stylish.
Poor guy.
He's got a beautiful... He's very stylish. Ladies love him. He's awesome, basically. Everybody likes him. I gave him a trait. He loves computers. He likes the outdoors. He's cowardly. So much like me. He hates being... He's a loner. Hates being around other people. And he can't stand art. That's his 5 traits. And he's decided his life wish is going to be is to... Oh, I forgot. What was his life wish going to be? It was going to be something.
I just don't mind in a room with no doors and windows and toilet. That's what I did with Sims. I had that PS 2 years ago.
That's fun the first time you do it, and you go, oh, look, I'm torturing someone, a virtual character to death, and after a while you get bored.
Yeah.
I know I just made a lodger who I decided to make this. I was going to make I want to try and make sort of like the craziest woman I could think of. And it didn't really work. She's just very childlike and like sort of cooking and all sorts. But I'm a lot more engaged with it now. I've got my own people in there rather than...
You have a connection to it.
Yeah, I'm sort of like, oh, I'm going to just expand the house now, and it's like, oh, I really want to give them a new room, more en suites and stuff like that. I want to make it better, whereas in the old one, I was like, oh, I can't be arsed. I've got no real drive to go into it. So it's worth making your own character, but it's still a fun game. According to my graphics card's screen capture software, which I'm not running, but it's just sat there, it tells me the frame in the corner. It's currently running about something like 500 frames per second.
I remember when that game came out, it was actually quite a resource hog on all the hardware.
Amazing, despite the fact that it runs at 500 frames per second, if you try and do something like, zoom out the house, it's even though it's running like still 9 frames per second, it really judders. It's just like not that well designed in that respect. It's a bit funny, but it's quite fun actually. It's still a fun game to play, and it's nice sort of balancing these people's lives. I wish they're a little bit smarter about rather than sitting there playing on a computer game. Well, this is very true to me. Playing on a computer game until these bladders are about to explode, and then go into the loo. It's like, yeah, I'm going to go
Or
to the loo
sitting there
now.
playing video games and someone kicks in his fucking
Oh,
window,
no.
walks in the stairs,
Now,
everything.
you see, you made a mistake there. You've got a control out. He's based on me. He's got a PC.
Oh, I say you'll never know.
Yes, he's got a PC.
Oh, no one's going to steal that then.
No, because with my PC, like, if it's like my PC at home, it's too heavy. You will never be able to move it.
Well, that's just it. All of his money's gone on the PC. The house is fucking
Yeah.
empty, mate. There's nothing to steal.
Yeah.
It's barely even got a fucking Breville in the corner for breakfast.
Yeah.
There was a stage where one of the Sims set fire to the kitchen, so until I could afford a new cooker, but you had to make do with microwave meals for the first. But the child of the
Were they
family.
insured?
No, they weren't.
Yeah.
The child, the insurance paid. Well, they were. The insurance paid me 100 simoleons, but the cooker's basically was like 400. I didn't have that much spare. So I was like, I thought, guys, you're just going to have to make do with microwave meals. But the kid in the house, there's a kid as well.
Okay.
But he's weird. I don't know how it's but he's weird. He likes cleaning things. He goes from house, he's cleaning things. Stop that, George. You're a small young male. You're not meant to be doing that sort of thing. You're meant to be going doing graffiti and cleaning cars and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You're not meant to
Where
be.
the fuck did you grow up? I grew up on a rough estate and no one was doing that shit.
No.
Not
too
too
often.
about. But yeah, but it's just like, so you should be out shoplifting, doing stuff like that, and like shooting.
Masturbating.
But yeah, shooting birds with air rifles, that sort
We all
of thing.
think
But
of
no, he just goes from the whole house cleaning things. It's like, what is wrong with you?
Well,
Why are you doing that?
There's a problem there.
Yeah, I think I designed them, which is really disturbing. I made a neat
You
freak.
fucked up, mate.
He's like,
You had a god complex and you
he
fucked
comes
up.
home.
There's some serious
he comes
proof there.
home from school. He could play on the computer, watch TV, go read a book. Oh, that's a weird thing to do now. Go read a book. Go play chess. Play in the garden. No, I want to go clean the shower. What is wrong with you?
He's embarrassed to live in the same
Clean
house
house.
as you lot.
Yeah, I thought I've hired a maid now.
What did you need a maid for? You had a child to do it.
Yeah, but the trouble is they keep complaining about this thing they've been discussing, so he's not doing a very good job at it.
Oh.
That's
So
why you
I've had
have
to-
kids, isn't it? To keep the house clean and
That's
tidy
it,
and neat.
yeah.
Nah, mate,
So-
that's not
But
how it
the
works.
trouble is,
You know.
for some
Bastards.
reason, they've decided that it's probably he's a teenager. He's not to be trusted in the microwave, so he can't cook a microwave meal. He lived off bread and jam for about 2 weeks. So, because I kept getting I could buy a cooking out, or I could extend the living room. And I thought, in reality, I'd extend the living room. I wouldn't buy, microwave meals are fine.
Priorities, mate.
Well,
I'm glad to see
yeah.
you've got yours grounded in reality.
Yeah, it's like, I could make their sort of like cooking facility more comfortable, but
I could make it
meals
so I could have a good wholesome meal, or I could buy a new
Particularly as-
50-inch 4K TV.
Yeah, obviously you have 50-inch 4K TV.
No, exactly.
What are you going to enjoy more?
Right.
4K TV.
Question.
Right.
Have I got a can opener?
I don't know. I definitely have.
Oh, well then
You must do.
I might have to
Yeah,
invest in a can
If
opener
you
before I
have-
get the 4K TV.
It's your choice. Okay. Would you rather have 4K TV, a really awesome, powerful, in my case, mega PC, or a new kitchen? What are you going to enjoy more?
Obviously, the PC and the telly.
Thank you.
But
New
I
kitchen.
have to know that I've got a can opener.
You can have a can opener. You can probably afford that to change.
Rocking.
You,
Well,
can
there
probably, you can probably buy like a can out attachment for the PC that comes out with one of the disk drive slots.
That's
it. Pops
it.
out, plunk.
Well, that's the only reason you keep a disk drive these days is one, to play uplink and get the proper feel of it as the disk tray opens,
Yeah.
and two, use it to hold your drink.
Yeah, of course. yeah, of course.
What a rocking cup holder! It's like, no, mate, it's a disk drive. Disc? Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Optical media. What?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I've discovered. I've discovered in The Sims that it's possible to now switch off all the EA Sims store announcements. I keep telling you, go.
Because how would you do that? That's really informative.
Because I don't want to know. It's like every page you go, it's like, look at this stuff. Look at these one-off things. They will cost you sim points.
They just want to help you. Jeez.
Yeah. But so I switched them all off. But do you know what? I looked on the Steam page. I looked at the how much all the DLC would cost. Have a guess how much the DLC would cost for The Sims 3. It's a game that came out how many years ago? It's about they're shortly releasing The Sims 4 if they not already have. How much do you want the DLC would cost?
Lots.
£326.
Even on that's on a Steam sale.
And that's not on Steam sale. That was pre-Steam
Jeez.
sale.
I was going to say that's a 90% off Steam sale.
Yeah.
£300.
£326.
Jeez.
The
Well,
base
yeah.
game is still £25 on Steam.
Ooh.
You could spend a lot more than that on the, like Grand Theft Auto has those shark card things.
Oh,
doesn't
don't
it?
even get
Yeah,
me
like,
fucking
You can get one that's like
started.
90 quid a go and just buy as many as you like.
Rockstar, what are you doing?
Oh, they're really.
Well, their online content is excellent. It's just the the paid for premium add-ons. That's the pain.
Silly companies.
Rockstar, what have you done to your gamers? But yeah, Sims, I'm actually quite enjoying it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I haven't played a Sims game since Sims 2.
I didn't like Sims 2. I don't know why I just didn't get into it. I played Sims 1, and me and my sister used to we took in turns playing that. We loved that game.
You know the scabby little house in the bottom left corner of the initial map?
Is that the newbies?
No, there's no one living in that house. It's just a scabby little really cheap like shack in the bottom left corner of the map. My sim always used to live in there. Do you know how I used to pay my fucking rent? I made garden gnomes, motherfucker.
I used to play as the newbies in Sims 1, and my sister used to play as the goths.
Mm-hmm.
And
I killed the goths. And the newbies, actually. I drowned Bob Newbie. Him and his wife came round to my house, and for some reason I had a swimming pool in my shack, and I just decided, you know what? Sorry, guys, but you're just taking up too much space. See ya.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Serial killer, mate.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I was very nice in Sims. I remember my sister getting really upset because I think, was it Bella Goth?
Yeah.
She got a cold and died.
I accidentally killed her in a house fire. That was great.
Accidentally.
Well, for some reason, my sim, because they had like this stupid AI, didn't they, back in the day? You could turn it off completely, but they'd sometimes randomly just do things. And my sim just walks into my living room as Bella Goth has for some reason decided to come round, right? There's a pool table in the living room. He's like, you know what? I'm going to fucking launch a firework in here. Fucking up goes the firework. Fucking plunge the pool table. The whole thing goes up like a fucking Roman candle. And my sim's like, right, fuck it. I'm going outside to sit on the fucking... I'm going to go sit on the deck chair and have a beer.
You sure this...
Bella Goth's in there panicking.
You sure this sim wasn't based on you?
Of course he was based on me, man. So Bella Goth's like...
Why are you acting surprised in this situation? That's exactly what you would do.
Well, yeah, but I didn't expect the computer to suss me out that quick.
That's what Middlemeister did.
And so fucking there she is, just like scrambling to try and put out the pool table, and well,
I can't. The pool table's on fire.
It's
like all the things to catch fire. The pool table. I don't know why it's amusing.
yeah, because it just went. Well, after it burnt to a crisp, and she went down with it, her urn was instantly moved the fuck away, and a new pool table was put in place.
No harm then.
That's it, like fucking, and then the bitch decided to haunt me. It's like, love, seriously, you're getting in the way of the telly. Move on, love.
Can you not hire like a Ghostbuster thing to come? You could hire them to come and remove clowns. I remember them coming to remove clowns. They used to come like sort of hoover them up.
Yeah, that was great.
I remember getting a sad clown invading my house in The Sims. I had to hire the clown removal people.
I used to slap the sad clown. It was great. Fucking clown.
You probably kept him around and just sort of like locked him in a room somewhere.
Yeah, locked him in a cupboard. It was great.
Yeah.
We did that to loads of people. It was awesome.
Fucking
serious.
Supposed to be like an E3 kind of thing. Then we're talking about The Sims.
Yeah, it's fine. Sims is great.
Yeah.
Sims fun.
Not a fan.
You just haven't lived then. You haven't lived until you've gradually grown. Because in the original Sims, they just worked every single day. You didn't have a day off. And you lived until you ground your Sims into sort of like oblivion as they build up a house. And then, of course, Sims 2 came on, they all died.
Yep. That was great. It's fucking great, mate.
Yeah. So, but no, Sims 3 is awesome.
Fucking Sims Murder Simulator.
Yeah.
Well, it was for me.
Yeah.
Like
But I was
most
trying
violent game I've ever played, I tell you. And I love Postal.
Yeah, that was the thing. So you could either play it really nicely or really go psychopath in it. They never really developed the psychopath side of it, did they?
Well, actually, you'd be surprised. I think I had no, actually, I have played Sims 3 because you can be a mad scientist as a profession.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
No, Inky played it, and I was a mad scientist.
What, she played you as
she made me as a sim, and I turned out to be a mad scientist.
That sounds about right.
And at one point, I was a super spy, and then a world class burglar, and then I said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna make a living selling garden gnomes." So I did. It was great. Seriously, man, you could sell a garden gnome for like 300 simoleons.
But I could imagine there'd be some film that comes out, and then Prusen's been set to spy, and they go find the spy's retired, and he's just seen their carving garden gnomes. That would be a believable plot twist.
Yeah.
Because Hitman became a gardener at one point for a church.
There you go.
And then stopped gardening, started killing people again.
You know, yeah, but that's an itch that's really hard to get rid of.
Yeah. Particularly your name's Hitman. That must be quite awful.
That's it.
That must be a very awful name. What's your name? Hit, surname, Man.
Agent 47, isn't it, his name? Which is a different one.
That's, I suppose, yeah, age 47.
You're ruining the joke now.
Yeah, you are.
Right, shall we get to the... Wait, have you played the games?
Not new ones. Well, SteamWorld Heist, but only the first couple of hours. That's only $4.99 on PS Store. That's brilliant. That is like really, really good. You get like a star map, and you go to different ones.
I think we got that in a Humble Bundle, SteamWorld Heist.
Check, so I can see
definitely go for it.
I think we did get a Humble Bundle.
Yeah, I loved it. That's procedurally generated each ship you go to. And it's a, like a XCOM thing, where you get like a strategy RPG. You get a certain amount of moves.
4X style game, or
well, kind of, but it's 2D side-scrolling kind of designed.
Okay.
And then you have to, try and make it.
Someone's going to scream at me if you're saying 4X completely wrong. It's like, fuck you.
No, that's really, really good actually. But yeah, that's old sort of sprite sort of graphics. But yeah, that's I've only played the first couple of hours, but you go to ships, dock with those ships, and then you have to loot them and kill all the other robots on board, because all robots,
fucking
SteamWorld robots.
Yeah. Rampant everywhere.
They look brilliant as well.
And
really, really well designed. Yeah.
Sometimes you can't beat a good sprite though, can you?
No, it's just like, old school. It's difficult though, it's not easy. If you put it on the harder settings, it is a proper challenge.
I think there's nothing more. There's really beautiful subclass games where it's sprite based, but each sprite's got like 1,000 frames of animation tied to it.
Yeah.
So it's really smooth, really detailed, and really beautiful. There's nothing quite like watching those without watching artwork move. Really nice watching that.
It's nothing like SteamWorld Dig, mind you. Completely different.
SteamWorld what? Sorry.
SteamWorld Dig. The first one.
SteamWorld Dick.
Dig.
I thought when you said it, that's why I asked you what the name was twice.
Mechanical Wang.
No, Dig. Yeah. Yeah. Very,
Hot
very,
and
very
steamy.
different from that. Yeah. But yeah, just sort of initials of that, and this is like 30 minutes of Nex Machina, which is a 2D. What do they call it? Twin stick shooter.
Oh yeah, sure.
But by the people that did, that's by Housemark, who did Resogun.
Oh yeah,
It's very, very, very good so far. And I didn't normally like that. I saw it kind of like a bullet hell twin stick shooter.
Sure.
But yeah,
when
only
you
30 minutes. So.
When you get back home on your PlayStation 4, can you check to see if Assault Android Cactus is currently on sale on PlayStation 4?
Yeah, sure.
Because it is on Steam. I'm just curious because that's a really good 26.
Remind me when we're done. I will.
Cool.
After I've had a look at Pornhub and stuff, obviously.
Damn right.
Yeah.
God, it's like a fucking tabbed order, mate.
Yeah, Pornhub isn't on Steam sale, fortunately. We checked.
Yeah.
No, well, yeah. But yeah.
Good times.
Oh, there you
right.
go.
I don't think they saw that.
No,
Yeah.
they can't really see that.
They couldn't see it anyway because it's taped over the web camera.
But they can hear the noise of you making your hands up.
Yeah,
Thumbs up, yeah! Right, next.
That's an intro. So shall we get on to the E3?
Oh, for God's fucking
Yay.
sake, right, I'm off.
2 fans and one not so such a fan.
Yeah, E3 2017 finished last
Yeah.
week. So, Shah, I think what we'll do is if we just go for the main conferences.
Crap.
Yeah, and then we'll go from there. So, first conference that was of the evening, and probably one of the worst ones, was not the worst one, was EA's conference, which was the most corporately introduced conferences I've ever seen. The guy introducing it, he might have been introducing that conference on, I don't know, washing machines.
Were they all like wearing? Because I didn't watch the show. I watched a couple of people's coverage. Were they like wearing like suits, or there was a guy with like a t-shirt on, but he still had a suit on underneath it?
No, he was wearing a shirt. I didn't have a tie. He wasn't wearing a suit, but he was trying to. But he just went on and on about 10 minutes about why games are one that they truly believe that games are the greatest means and if not the best means for storytelling. And I'm just shouting at the screen, "You at E3?" The people there agree with you because they are really they're either journalists in gaming or game developers or people who paid a silly amount of money to go to E3 because they love games. These people will agree with you. Stop giving about how beautiful games was. Just show us what you're doing.
That's the only one I skipped because I knew it would be a complete waste of time.
Yeah, it was pretty shit.
A bunch of random sports games that were shown, and I'm a fan of FIFA in the past, and that just like 3D, cutscenes of that. and then like half an hour of Battlefront and sort of
There was
Battlefield 1. That was
Battlefield 1
awful.
actually. I watched the. I mean, there wasn't a great deal because they say EA's mainly online and sports, which are two genres I don't really touch. Yeah, and I will admit I did watch through it. Luckily, it was only about an hour long, so it wasn't too bad. About an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too long, which was nice. I mean, there's only a couple games that jumped out at me. Well, actually, there's only one game, which was I think it was written down here called A Way Out. Which is it looks really interesting. It's a co-op game, but it's also you can be done as couch co-op.
Yeah, it's extreme.
Where you play as two prisoners, and that looked quite neat because even if one of you's in a cutscene, the cutscenes are in game because the other guy can watch the cutscene.
That's all rendered in.
Yeah, really, I thought that looked quite fun. Looked quite neat because you can only play it co-op. You can't play it single player. It's designed to be played as a co-op experience.
For you to say that's interesting is really fucking trippy.
I like co-op games. I do like co-op games. I don't like multiplayer games where you play with hundreds of other people who just keep calling you a dick.
Yeah.
Co-op games. I like co-op games, and particularly as it's all couch co-op. And I thought that looked like a game for us to play. To be honest, when I was watching it, I thought that looked quite neat.
Yeah.
They also had BioWare's new game Anthem, which we didn't see much of.
That disappointed me. That looks incredible, but it disappointed me immensely because it's multiplayer, which means it's not going to have that BioWare storytelling that they're so good for.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm starting to channel bad here. No.
Yeah.
Fucking good storytelling. What the fuck have you been?
I love Mass
smoking?
Effect games.
Jesus Christ.
1 and 2 especially had really good.
You can like the games, but to say that the storytelling is anything past
Mass Effect story is well told.
Yeah, really
well
good. Really good, proper on presence villain as well.
Yeah, it is. Mass Effect felt very much like a sort of 1980s sci-fi film.
Yeah.
It was really well done.
Yeah, I enjoyed Mass Effect stories.
I enjoyed all Mass Effect
with them.
storylines actually. Yeah.
Yeah, no issue for me on them.
So we'll be interested what they do with Anthem, whether they are. They used to say it can be done single player. Whether they're going to have much of a, if they're going to do much of a single player story, they're going to have a single player story. That's going to be one to interesting to watch.
I was watching that and thinking how good Knights of the Old Republic would look with that in that engine though.
Oh, that's beautiful. That engine was beautiful, wasn't it? Beautiful engine. I will say they were quite impressed because they showed footage from the new Battlefield 1. Now I haven't played multiplayer, but they looked absolutely great fun.
That is a lot of fun. That you can kill horses with planes and things like that. And that.
As you can in real life.
Yeah, but I don't think they expected a lot of people to do that. But that's like a vehicle kill.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, man. The question is, can you climb out of your plane lie prone on the wings like you can in Battlefield 2? Because Battlefield 2, you can actually lie prone on the. I think it was Battlefield 2. Was it 1942? You can actually lie prone on the wings of an aircraft, as long as the pilot didn't go do a loop the loop or do a barrel roll. You're quite safe.
Possibly, but I don't think there was a lot of that going on in World War One. I think they tried to make it.
The planes were slower, so you could do it.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, but I don't think you would in the middle of a battle.
Why not? Why not? I remember I found a trick in Battlefield 2. If you really want to mess up the enemy team, I found a trick how you could get their plane out of the game, effectively. If you got when I was messing around, so I used to play. I did used to play Battlefield 2 online. Briefly, not a lot, but I did just play online. But before I used to play at level, I used to play a level sort of on like a LAN, but with just me on it, so I could sort of learn my way around the level first, or get a bit of idea of how levels laid out.
Oh, yeah.
And I discovered if you get an aircraft and you fly it dead vertical, right as high as you possibly can get it, and then it'll eventually gets to a stage where it loses power and starts to come back down.
Yeah.
But because you're aiming dead vertical, immediately as it drops down, it immediately turns back up. If you then parachute out, that plane just sits there going up and down constantly. I never tried it actually in a game because I thought it'd be great if I get into the enemy space, think the plane just fly right up to the sky and just leave it there. And that's it. That's planes. I never actually trying to go. I'm going to look on YouTube. Someone else must have done that.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
So
we need to set up a server for that.
Yeah, we could do.
Like an old 1942 or Vietnam server.
Yeah, we could do that.
Was it 1942 or 43?
1942. 1943 was the sequel to 1942.
I had one of them on 360. A lot of fun.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been one of those.
42 would have been. 42 is from.
Probably 43 then.
Yeah.
The one on the island.
43 was quite recent, relatively speaking. That would have been on the 360. 42, I think, was PC only.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's PC. That's quite a cool game.
I love that game so much.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that was EA. That they did Battlefront, didn't they?
I like the fact they actually played a game of Battlefront at the end.
Yeah.
They didn't just like say, "Here, look at some demos." They said, "Right, we're actually going to play a multiplayer match." They had 40. It was 20 on 20.
Set in feed, wasn't it?
I don't know. All I know is it was robots versus stormtroopers. That's all I know.
Droids, but yeah.
Well, robots, aren't they?
Yeah, I know, but Star Wars. Yeah.
Robots versus stormtroopers. That's all I know, and it looked quite fun. And they sort of jumped around, actually sort of commented on it. It looked really interesting, actually, and the guys in the play that looked quite. I must admit, again, a game I thought that looks really great fun. I'll never play it, but it looks really good fun.
Even managed to make episode 1 look cool.
Yeah.
So it's set on the boo.
Right, again, you're now talking about stuff I have no idea what you're talking about. That point.
No, but you know.
Yeah.
Call yourself a nerd, Jesus.
Yeah, but well, like a lot of nerds, I hate Star Wars.
A lot of nerds. Okay.
A lot of nerds hate Star Wars. Right, Skazz and Nerd, do you like Star Wars?
Yeah.
There you go.
I know Star Wars, but
Yeah.
I know of it. I know.
There's only 3 Star Wars films.
Set 8.
No. No.
You can't discount the new one. The new one's brilliant.
Oh yes, I can.
Oh,
I called
you
that.
don't like
I called that motherfucker before it came out.
But most people love that movie.
Shite.
Oh, I love it. And Rogue Squadron, Rogue One.
I haven't seen it yet.
Very dark, but
The last Star Wars film I watched was actually all the way through was Return of the Jedi about 15 years ago. No, about 20 years ago probably now. I tried to watch Phantom Menace. I got 10 minutes in. I just couldn't stand the pain anymore.
Yeah, it's not great, that one.
Yeah, that was. It's like
worse.
it was.
I never watched that one.
Oh no! I tell a lie. I did. What was the one where I did actually watch the Star Wars? I under sufferance went to the cinema to watch a Star Wars film because my family members wanted to see it. It was the one where they have the big battle like this big desert. This is not going to work for Star Wars. There's a big battle like a big deserty arena at the end.
Oh, that's true. That's the worst.
Yeah, I won't watch this. It's like, oh god, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, I think it's the worst of the bunch.
Oh shit! Phantom Menace was more the Phantom Pain.
I almost cried at the end of episode 3. I was laughing so much I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my god, you've just had a little emo tantrum as you're being burnt alive. Slow clap. I was just like, right, time to get up and walk. This is fucking hilarious. I'm gonna get kicked out if I laugh any louder.
Oh no, I couldn't stand that film. No. So yeah.
But yeah. What was next? Was it
Microsoft was next?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought it was never going to end.
It was like one of our podcasts. It was so long.
It was.
They got games.
It was so long,
Yeah.
and they just went, and I just lost the will to. I was losing the will to live about halfway through.
Yeah, about full 2 hours. Wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, first of all, they launched the Xbox One X, which is the most stupidest name I've ever heard for a console. It doesn't roll off the tongue, does it?
No, it's silly name.
The Xbox One X. That just sounds like an equation.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, not a good title.
Well, why did they keep it with Scorpio?
Yeah, or just like the Xbox or something simpler.
Yeah, something still it's off, but yeah, it's just seemed like there was far
I'd
too
like
many...
to see these companies get rid of these stupid names like Xbox 360, Xbox One. Stop calling them like PlayStation 4. Give them a fucking year. Just give them a year. And
that
be
is
done
simple.
with
That at least the numerals are simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know.
Yeah, sure. Until you get
Yeah,
PlayStation Pro.
I think that's it. Yeah,
PlayStation Slim.
Yeah, there's always yeah.
PlayStation. We're not going to call it the PlayStation 5 because then you think there's a new console. You'll be annoyed that a console's come out when this one doesn't live its life. So we'll call it the PlayStation Pro and disguise the fact that we've done that.
Yeah, that's not totally accurate, no. Because
Yeah.
5 would have exclusive games, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, but unless they made it decent, like with backwards compatibility, and made it a decent console. I don't know. Maybe, possibly.
No, they'll never
No,
go
it's,
back to those.
I thought, yeah. So they launched the Xbox One, and I was really amused that throughout the whole conference, they kept saying Xbox One exclusive. Oh, it's available on PC. I was like,
Microsoft, yeah.
So, exclusive. Oh, it's on PC. Like, well done, guys.
Well, console exclusive, they say these days, don't they, for that?
Yeah, but they it was way too long. Way too many games. I lost count. I lost count.
I can't believe it. We're complaining about games being shown at E3. Too many games, Microsoft.
A lot of people did
but
complain
it
about
was
Microsoft
way
ones.
too.
Yeah,
oh god,
too stuffed.
I was actually seeing it. Getting to the stage of like, I'm losing track of what games is this? This is the cartoony style game, multiplayer game. Is that no? That's no. The dwarves on the ship. No, they're two separate games. I was getting really confused watching it and playing it. I never get any comments and no one can read them. I mean, the only thing that really sort of stood out to me, the only 2 games that jumped out at me in that was the new Life is Strange. Because I like Life is Strange.
Yeah.
And new Metro.
Yeah.
Metro Exodus.
Yeah, that did look very, very impressive.
Yeah, really neat.
Yeah.
So I only sort of jumped. Most of the other ones didn't really.
Anthem looked promising.
Yeah, obviously there's more, but
but
we already gone through Anthem on the.
Yeah.
But that's.
Whilst you two are gushing about E3, I'm fucking off to the comments. This is shit. Fuck E3.
I don't think we were gushing.
Ah, no, not my sound. Not my sound. You've ruined it all.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Anything exciting in the comments before we carry on?
Oh, hello. So we've got Maverick, E3 blows. You damn fucking right it does, son. Shit.
I still have E3. I'll always be a fan. I'll never.
I prefer Gamescom.
That's coming up a lot, Gamescom.
Blade Lords MSX2.
Yeah,
I'll play that one.
Gamescom's a lot. If you, for size, anyone can go to Gamescom. It's only like €40 to go.
Yeah.
You got to go to Germany for it, but it is only about €40.
And 6 hour waits to play a game.
I was tempted to go to Gamescom actually in August.
Yeah.
I was tempted to go.
Few people I know have been.
Yeah, I was tempted to go. It's just the A, I haven't got a passport, which is a bit of an issue, and B, it's all the cost of going. It's not just going because it's even by unless you flew there, even like by train, it's like an 11-hour trip.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to do it in like a day.
No, not cheap.
No, well, it wasn't horrendous, but still.
No, yeah. Once you factor all that into it, hotels and stuff. But there wasn't a lot of new stuff though for the Microsoft. They just showed off a lot of games that had already been announced.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. It wasn't really.
That was the story of E3 in a lot of ways.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of new stuff launched really.
No. 2 hours, so I can't really remember a proper standout game. There was at least on the exclusive one anyway.
I think someone said that in the 2 hours they talked about 42 different games.
42, yeah, and they said 21 exclusives, but a lot of that was like launch exclusives and
exclusive
like
to Xbox and PC.
No one plays PC anymore. Come on.
Well,
I'm just
I know you're just playing games, but no one's gonna play an Xbox One X because it's a stupid name.
I don't know who it's for, the Xbox One X. I really don't know where the market is for that. Really.
Where's the market for the PlayStation 4 Pro?
Yeah, that's true. I know I got one.
I mean, there's definitely a different audience though, wasn't there, to the Xbox? I mean, EA one, everybody was like, oh, it's EA. Xbox, they really got all the people to go whoop all the time. They must have sort of shipped in the Americans from like some sports game somewhere, and so they just whoop everything.
Oh god,
it's
the
like,
Americans.
Look, if they show you like a new mouse, just go or new controller, go woo.
Well, the main thing they kept showing the benefit of was HDR, but Xbox One S has HDR. So I didn't really see why.
What such
a big deal is.
Wow, HDR, wow.
I do like that though, over 4K. I think that's
it's
thing.
not true 4K. Neither of those.
No, but I mean HD. Well, the Xbox One X is, but the PS4 Pro kind of fudges it a bit.
No. The Xbox One is not powerful enough to push.
Xbox One X.
No, Xbox. Right, the Xbox One X, like flat out. I'm saying it now. Hardware-wise, for the money they charge for it, is not powerful enough to play games in 4K. No fucking
Some
way.
of them are already, aren't they?
No.
Like Forza Motorsport 7
not
is.
without witchcraft, because not even Nick's machine can run games native 4K, and the graphics card in his machine alone is probably worth more than the Xbox One X. No fucking chance. No way. There is some fucking dodgy rendering going on there. That ain't possible.
I suppose we'll have to wait and see.
Not to knock the console flat the fuck out right off the bat.
I just thought. I looked at the console and there you go.
Don't get me wrong, it's neat, and whatever they're doing to make it render at that resolution, fine. But there's some trickery going on there. That's not
upscaling.
Most likely.
Upscaling.
So
yeah,
but it's neat that we now have consoles that powerful. But my fucking god, stop marketing them as 4K. PC gamers can't even play everything at fucking 4K 60. Yeah, consoles damn well ain't, not for that price.
No.
That is what they sort of claim that it's 4K native.
They'll claim it.
Claim as much as you want, mate. That means dick.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, Digital Foundry will probably do a bunch of videos to see how true it is, I guess, once it's available.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. It's checkerboard rendering.
Well, that's when you have a 1080p television.
Full stop. It's not rendering. It's not rendering at 4K.
So effectively, effectively it'd be 1080i or whatever 4K it was. 4K's
20.
4K's 2048 to
2480 or something like that.
Well, it's double height of 1080, so it'd be 2160.
Something like that, yeah.
It'd have to be, wouldn't it? 2160 by I've got width-wise 3840.
Can we stop worrying about resolutions?
Yeah, sorry.
We'll get lost forever. Yeah. Next conference.
Ubisoft. No, Ubisoft Bethesda was next.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I was quite disappointed with the Bethesda conference. I thought the conference was nice and short. It was only an hour long.
Yeah.
And so
no people on stage.
People on stage, just like one big sort of long intro.
I didn't mind it really. I did everything I expected of it really.
Yeah, but they didn't announce anything new. It was all sequels or re-releases of existing games.
Because Wolfenstein 2 had kind of been leaked, hadn't it? So
yeah.
I can't wait for that though. So
I'm amazed we've had no new Elder Scrolls announced.
They wouldn't have done
that was going to happen
because ESO just got the new expansion.
Exactly.
So.
It's like, stop.
That's just years
who
away.
cares about MMOs?
Maybe 2020 if we're lucky. That will.
Yeah.
2021 probably.
Yeah. But they talked about they've got now VR in Doom and Fallout. I mean, VR in Doom is just a way to make you as sick as possible.
I'd actually quite enjoy that.
It's called VFR, which I'm thinking must be virtual fucking reality. So I can assume. But it looked, I must admit, there's been a few games this conference that actually has made me get to the stage of actually thinking about buying a VR headset. I like the idea of Fallout VR, but then I thought, well, how's then? You better release that as a patch this game. If you start charging me again for the same game, no, that ain't going to happen. Unless you give me a massive discount for that I already own Fallout 4. Yeah. I'm not paying to buy Fallout 4 again because you've got to do VR. That should be a patch to the original Fallout. That shouldn't be a add-on to it. So it's just...
honestly, when it comes to Fallout, I don't see the appeal to that one in VR. If you said, right, I fucking hate Skyrim, but if you said to me Skyrim in VR, I think that'd look pretty nice.
Yeah,
it is, which is pretty neat.
Yeah.
However, Fallout, the world of Fallout just seems too bland for me to have VR. It doesn't seem like it would be worth having that headset bolted to your head.
I think that will be.
Yeah, I think that'll be.
I'd like to do it.
Yeah, I think it's just a case of. I think it's getting to the stage now where they're now some of these games actually make me want to consider buying VR. And when VR first came out, all the games were very experimental and very sort of basic. Now they're actually saying, now we're going to put VR thing, but now they're actually sort of making games for and actually. Obviously Euro Truck Simulator's always had VR, which is ironic. It's had VR support from right get go. We got EVE Online.
Yeah.
There's VR support.
Elite Dangerous.
That's what I meant. Elite Dangerous.
The old Virtual Boy.
Yeah.
And then Resident Evil. That's like fully playable.
Yeah.
On PSVR. I don't know, but I've seen PC as well.
Would have thought it would be.
Yeah.
I would have thought it would be.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
there is.
The only game they announced that actually was I was really keen on was that they announced new Dishonored. I don't know if it's going to be an expansion or if it's going to be a standalone game, which is Dishonored: Death of the Outsider, and you get to play as Dowd again, who was one of the best characters from Fallout.
From Fallout, from
Dishonored, he was one of the best characters.
Yeah.
First Dishonored as well. Did you ever play the add-ons for First Dishonored? Where you play as Dowd?
No, I just finished the original game and that was it.
Which I think because Dishonored 2 is basically is basically heavily sequel to Dishonored. Because Dowd basically he's the one who meets up and takes on I've got a name. What's the Delilah? He basically takes on Delilah first and uncovers what she's going to do and sort of temporarily holds her back. So Dishonored 2 is almost like a direct sequel to that bit. Which is ironic.
Yeah.
But that was the only sort of thing that's actually jumped out to me. It's like, I really want to play that.
That could be good.
But yeah, I mean, I've seen Bethesda. It was I thought it was in terms of its pacing was nicely done, but
Yeah.
just a shame there's nothing really new announced or exciting.
No.
It's just all
But I can't wait for. I thought Wolfenstein was so brilliant.
That
It was a
was
proper
really
story-based single-player shooter. It was so excellent. I love that
looked
game.
really, it looked good in the
So I'm
trailer.
looking forward. Yeah, I'm looking
But
forward to that.
I want to make the game about the girl robot dog thing. That'd be a far more
Yeah, that was
interesting
clever.
game.
That was good.
That was really
They're
nice
good
to
at that,
do.
Bethesda, that sort of thing.
They are really. Actually, I was saying that I was watching Bethesda are really good at making trailers. They are.
Yeah.
They've really got some proper. You can. They must have people there who are just their job is just to be like filmmakers for Bethesda and just make trailers.
Or they hire actual filmmakers.
I think they must. They
Yeah, I think
really
so.
are good at making their trailers.
Maybe ad guys and stuff.
Their trailers was good at some of their games.
I think their hit ratio is pretty high actually. Bethesda.
Yeah, I mean,
Even within 2 even looks quite interesting.
that was a neat trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, but then they announced they're gonna have this new expansion to more Elder Scrolls Online. It's like, oh,
Yeah, I
That's
guess
what it's not a
they
good
didn't
online game.
They didn't spend too much on that. It's got its fans and
then they went on.
detractors.
Then they went on about the Elder Scrolls collectible card game having like
Yeah.
a new story. It's like it's a card game.
That was a waste of time.
I know when they're relaunching Skyrim on the Nintendo Switch. It's a big announcement like it's Skyrim on the Switch. Well done. You've ported it. Well done. But you've ported a game from
Didn't
2011.
they promise Skyrim on the Wii U once upon a time?
Not my recollection. I can't. No, not that I remember. That's possible, but I don't remember anything about it.
Fuck.
Yeah. So that was that Ubisoft after Bethesda.
Ubisoft then came next, which is actually the last of the consoles I watched. Actually, out of all of them, I think it was all 4 I watched. I thought it was the best done one of the 4 I watched.
Yeah. Looking for
Again-
Far Cry 5.
Oh yeah, that was the stand up for me.
That's
Far
great.
Cry 5.
Yeah.
I quite like the I quite like the little Mario game at the start. It's Mario meets XCOM.
Yeah, that was a lot better than I expected it to be.
I also thought this is going to be weird.
Yeah.
And then it looked actually really quite neatly done.
Yeah.
Wouldn't remember my Switch for it, but
No.
it looked really neatly done. I
Yeah.
was quite pleased, and I like the fact that they actually have it felt not so scripted, the Ubisoft one. It did feel a bit more freeform.
They didn't bring in that actress anymore, did they? That they used to use. She was terrible.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name, but
Oh yeah, I did find I was a bit weirded out by the middle dance routine in the middle. That was a bit weird.
yeah. Which one was it? Oh, that was the EA that had that awful YouTuber, wasn't it? That douchebag who completely fluffed all his lines. That was
Oh
funny.
yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah,
Yeah.
He
just stopped dead. 'Cause
He just
he
like he
didn't
didn't
realise
know
where
what
he
to
was.
he didn't know what to say. He was like all of a sudden he was in front of several million people and had no idea what to say.
Yeah.
He completely ballsed up, and the
Totally fluffed it.
producers of the game had to step in to save him. That was
Yeah.
quite funny. I did feel sorry for him because
Oh,
it must
he's
be
great.
quite
I've seen a couple of his
intimidating.
videos.
No, I did feel quite sorry for him.
But yeah.
But yeah, Far Cry 5 was definitely the standout from the Ubisoft conference. That's looking
Yeah, I
awesome.
haven't bought a Ubisoft game in a long time because I'm not really a big fan. But what else was there? I don't really remember else on the Ubisoft.
They had that interesting VR horror game called Transference. That looked quite interesting.
Yeah.
They also that's Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Oh yeah, that looks incredible. I've seen the gameplay prototype demo of that. God, that looks good.
That is,
Yeah.
well, I thought that the producer, when he actually he'd been trying for so long to get Beyond Good 2 made, and then he just broke down in tears because he was so happy he was actually getting it made. That looked really good.
Yeah, the gameplay kind of prototype demo really does look amazing.
Oh yeah,
that game.
people went absolutely ballistic, didn't they?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, it's Beyond Good and Evil 2. That was quite fun to watch. People were
Yeah.
actually really, really excited about it because it's one of the games that people have been going on about for ages.
Should have been called Before Good and Evil because it's a prequel.
Yeah.
But other than that.
Yeah. Oh, and then also the new Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh yeah. Give that a wide berth.
Yeah. I don't know, it's Assassin's Creed with sand in it. What more could you want?
Yeah.
And it's got the eagle from Far Cry Primal.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like nice. I actually talking about Far Cry. I like the fact that they brought back basically the buddy system of Far Cry 2.
Yeah, with your dog and your mates and stuff.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
other people you can hire. Yeah.
Yeah, that looked quite
Yeah,
interesting.
that was nice. Yeah.
So it's going to be, rather than being set in some, island atoll in the middle of nowhere and it's going to be set in part of America.
Yeah.
So it's going to be set somewhere really primitive in America.
With a cult this time.
With a cult, yeah. But you've got tractors in it and cows in it.
Yeah.
So it looked quite that. That looked quite. I can't. Well, that's
that has reinvigorated, my Far Cry interest.
Well, I'm a big
certainly.
fan of Far Cry.
Yeah, I liked up to 3. I thought 4 felt too over familiar for me.
4 was I liked it. I could see people's complaints about 4, but at the same time, my argument was when I played 4, was like Far Cry 3 was awesome. Far Cry was a great game.
Yeah.
I wanted more Far Cry. They gave me Far Cry 4, and all they did was rather than completely reinventing the wheel, they tweaked it. So it was more like Far Cry 3.5. Truthfully.
Yeah, that was my problem.
Yeah, they didn't really add too much to it, but they did tweaks on the bits for Far Cry 3, but I still loved it.
Yeah, well, I loved 3, but when I finished it, when I was done with that, I was done with it. I didn't want any more.
No. 3 is such a good bad guy, Vass, who I only this week realised plays the main character in Better Call Saul, and I never realised until this week.
Main character what, sorry?
He plays, the chap who plays Vass, plays the main character in Better Call Saul, which I only realised this week.
Right. Oh, yeah.
I can think about it. He even looks like, they base Vass on how he looks, so he looks like the same person. It's like, oh yeah, it's Vass. I only just realised that this week, which I felt a bit stupid for. But
I don't think too bad.
It's alright. That was it for my conferences, because the next two are the ones I don't give a shit about, because they're the Sony conference and the Nintendo conference, which I own neither PlayStation 4 or Nintendo. So
I think Sony next. I think
Sony was next, and Nintendo was after that.
I enjoyed Sony. They kept it to an hour. They didn't have any people come on stage. They just went through the games. And there wasn't like any real new announcements except that Monster Hunter World, but most of it was just showing games that they announced again. You know, God of War. If I didn't have a PS4, I'd probably buy one for what's coming up, where I wouldn't buy an Xbox One for what's coming up for that.
Yeah.
But
what was they announced?
Well, they showed off more than announced. They showed off some proper more of God of War.
Right.
They did quite a lot of I'm torn between this and another game, but Spider-Man, which was possibly my game of the show.
I've been saying about Spider-Man looks awesome.
That looks so good. That does. That really looks brilliant, and a lot of stuff that's already been announced for it. But I did enjoy it because they didn't waffle on forever and they kept it quite svelte, and they just sort of showed off some of the games coming out really. What else was there on there? Most of it was just stuff that's already been announced. God of War, Spider-Man.
That memorable, was it?
It's been like 2 weeks. There's so many games announced lately that it's hard to keep track of.
This is why I went immediately before, when I realised we were discussing E3, made to go and look up list of games launched at E3 to remind myself which games were launched at E3.
I should have done that actually.
And Nintendo?
I love the Nintendo one. Because
I hear it's usually, I didn't watch it, but I've heard it's usually one of the best conferences of E3. It's usually the best one.
Yeah, they just do that treehouse and then like a little bit beforehand. They don't just dick about for hours, And they showed off. Like, you got all these mega powerful new consoles and PCs and everything, and Super Mario Odyssey on a Switch was the best game of the show. I thought that looked amazing. That new hat mechanic is so clever. Like, Nintendo always come up with these brilliant new ideas out of nowhere that no one else does.
They're the experimental games company, aren't they?
And they'll do this brilliant idea for one level and then move on, where another game would be that idea would be the whole game. Mm-hmm. But the Nintendo, they do it for a level and they move on. But that hat thing where you become like a dinosaur or a bullet bill, so good that was. That won me over big time on Mario. And they're more like Mario 64 as well, which is good.
Skazz, did you watch any of the Nintendo one or anything like that at all?
Dude, I have so little interest in E3. I had more interest in stapling my bollocks to my forehead.
I thought you'd been a bit quiet.
Fucking hell. Like I said, I watched a few people's kind of coverage of the conference. I thought, I am so glad I did not waste my time watching this shite. The only stuff worth a piss for the entirety of E3 was Monster Hunter World coming out on PlayStation 4, which doesn't really matter because we have a Monster Hunter coming out on Nintendo Switch, but we'll have more people to play on the PS4 because more people I know have PS4s. I guess in Nintendo's camp, there's going to be a Metroid game coming out at some point over the next few years.
One for the 3DS as well.
Oh, really?
Remake of Metroid 2 or whatever it was, The Return of Samus.
All right, cool.
It's called that again, but like a remake rather than a remaster. So
like how Square Enix has re-released Final Fantasy 3 like 1,000,000 times.
Yeah, but even more time spent getting it looking really, that looks nice. It's impressive. I like Metroidvania type games, so I'm looking forward to that.
So that one's going to be Metroidvania, and then the one on the Switch is going to be like Prime, right?
Yeah,
the
it
first
is
person shooter slash.
Metroid Prime 4.
Sure.
That's all they showed. They just showed the title Metroid Prime 4,
Mm-hmm.
and that was it.
It's about fucking time they did something with the IP.
Yeah. Just to say it's in production for Nintendo Switch, and then the title, that was it. That was all they did with that.
It'll be the last game released on Nintendo Switch.
They'll probably fucking do what they did with the Wii U. It's like, oh well, it's not selling that well anymore, so let's just put this really epic game that would sell a million consoles. Let's save that for the next one.
Yeah.
Nintendo Soccer.
And then Splatoon 2, they showed a little bit of that. Obviously.
But let's be fair, anyone that anyone that liked Splatoon already knew about it and was already really hyped for it.
That was just in like a sizzle reel, really, because like you say, everyone knew, everyone who wants that game knows about it already.
It weren't like the last time when they announced Splatoon and everyone was like, "Whoa, what the fuck is this?" Because I remember when the original Splatoon was announced. That was at an E3, wasn't it? And I was just like, "What the fuck is this shite?"
Yeah,
and then when I actually got to play the test fire, I was like, "Holy shit! I actually get it. This is pretty fucking neat."
And then just before it came out, that was almost like a console launch, wasn't it? Nintendo really, really pushed it, and people were really looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first time Nintendo kind of released a game with very little on it, very basic stuff, and then just updated it over time, so it became fuller and fuller and better, and mountains of content almost by the end of it.
It's a good game.
Yeah, very, very popular.
I'm looking forward to Splatoon 2, just I ain't going to get a Switch.
No.
Not anytime soon.
I'll show you one of the spare Switches that have been ordered.
There's a story there.
Yeah, I'll definitely, I will get one myself. You'll have ones in the house though, won't you, anyway? So,
Well, I
don't
tend to play on the kids' consoles, to be completely honest. We have... like I said, we have 2 Wii U's. One of them's still in the box. It's never actually come out of the box. No, that's not entirely true. I tried to set up my Nintendo account on it, and as soon as Nintendo said no, your account is locked to that other console, and no, we won't move it. I was like, oh, okay, then fuck you, Nintendo, and that was it.
I always view Nintendo consoles as a second console. No, for me personally, like PS4, Xbox, whatever, and then a Nintendo console is a secondary one.
Sure.
Just to play great Nintendo games, basically.
I don't know if this... I think this was before E3. The trouble is, all the games that I want to play had already been announced before E3, so I didn't really give a shit.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of announcements, were there?
No.
Like, I think they said that Steins Gate is going to get a remaster for Switch.
Oh, yeah.
They might be bringing out Robotics Notes on Switch, so you might get the old science adventure games on the Switch. But that happened before E3, so I was like, well, good job E3. Nintendo had already pretty much told us all the cool shit before E3.
A lot of it, yeah. They had a couple like Metroid Prime 4 and a proper full Pokemon RPG on Switch, a proper Pokemon game.
Yeah, but no.
No, but that was selling in Switches, won't it? By the bucket load.
Well, no, why not just Pokemon tournament?
Yeah, but they did say that's what they showed. But then after that, they had a producer and he said, "We're now working on the first full core Pokemon RPG for Switch."
They'd better fucking do it because
that's the combination one, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't.
No, 3DS is on the way out now. So.
It better be. It really had better be.
Yeah.
Because the Switch is that nice. The Switch is what the Wii U was supposed to be.
You
know, so. But if they, I don't know, no interest in Pokemon.
No, but obviously, just in terms of that being more successful than Wii U, that's obviously going to be a big deal for them.
Yeah, for sure.
I know what you mean. I'm not particularly a big fan either, but
I mean, don't get me wrong. I played a lot of the Pokemon games back in the day, but after about 15 of the same fucking thing, I'm just like, okay. It's like I used to like Assassin's Creed games, and then by the time we had like fucking 4 of them or 5 of them, and then they said, by the way, this one's Assassin's Creed 3. I'm like, eh?
Yeah, I know, Brotherhood and all.
You're just like, wait, right, that should be number 5. Yeah, this is number 3. Forget them 2. 3 subtitles there, mate. Subtitles, no numbers.
And then it's 4 Black Flag, wasn't it? And then
then
this one's Origins.
It's just like
Chance of Beginnings, obviously.
Oh, it's like, for God's sake, guys, just fucking. If you're gonna start with numbers, right, if you're gonna start just keep going, please. Don't just drop the numbers halfway through because you're bored.
Do we have a game of E3 each then? So that's all the conferences.
Far Cry 5.
Right, yeah. Super Mario Odyssey.
Monster Hunter World.
There you go.
Yeah.
They are.
But E3 was absolutely shite, and games journalists can all die in a fire.
It wasn't the greatest E3 this year, I have to say.
No, it's a nice showing, but like I said, nothing was announced really. Anthem, but we knew BioWare were working on a new IP, so nothing exciting really in that sense.
It's probably going to be developed by the B team.
No, I think this is the core one, which is why Mass Effect Andromeda was so bad.
That was definitely the B team.
Yeah,
that probably wasn't even the fucking
team.
Yeah, that one. That was the interns that were hired by the B team.
I think that Dragon Age the B team were working on the new Dragon Age, and it's,
the interns that
work experience guys. They did the animation.
Like you're supposed to be making cups of coffee, right? But we ain't got time to go over there and do that. So do any of you know how to code? No. Oh, just bang your heads against the keyboard. That'll do the job.
Yeah, do some
I did some stuff in Unity once.
There
you go. You're
off you go, mate.
Yeah.
You are qualified, mate.
Yeah, you can do the face
I
animation.
had a copy of Game Maker.
It's like there you go.
We'll have you do the dialogue for the game.
I've got RPG Maker 2000. Fucking get in there, son.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that to be patched a few more times and be like a tenner, and then I will.
Okay,
I will throw out there. Did I mention this in one of the other podcasts? But I walked into Game, the UK retailer Game. I was so surprised to see Akiba's Beat. I guess it's the sequel to Akiba's Trip. Was actually higher in sales ratings than Mass Effect. I was like, wow, okay, whoa, like a really, really niche title just completely curb-stomped Mass Effect in sales, chat.
Assuming you trust Game to actually, I wouldn't trust Game anyway.
Well, right off the bat, either way. Have you played Andromeda?
Not yet.
Well, there you go then, it's fucking Andromeda's clear.
But I played the other one.
I think people bought Mass Effect early, initially, but they had a massive drop off, even more than most games do.
I always wait for the patches to come out anyway. Most games, there aren't many games I buy.
Definitely.
There aren't many games I buy day one. There's not many games.
You're not very good as a member of the PC Gaming Master Race, are you? You're
no.
supposed to be bleeding edge, not I'm all reserved about
I
this
feel
shit.
for a lot of PC games, wait for the patches to come out. That's the few, but the ones who come from consoles usually come out and buy them straight away. The day one is. But I think a lot of people just wait. No, we'll wait for the patch to come out and then we'll. But then once give it, I'm just like now. I'll give a month. They'll patch the main things, and I'll give another couple months. I'll patch.
Totally
the
not
things.
PC Gaming Master Race, mate.
Oh, I disagree.
No, you're not, mate. You totally are
Yes. Sensible PC Gaming Master Race.
not. No, you're a fucking PC Gamer nub. Get out of it, fucking son. We ain't got time for this.
That's what they like you to think.
So that was E3.
Thing is though, right? For someone who's PC Gaming Master Race, you would get raffle stomped in nearly every fucking game you play.
Online.
That's why you sit single player, sat in your basement.
Absolutely.
So let it go,
I
mate.
want to play other people.
You ain't PC Gaming Master
Hey,
Race, mate.
I'm highly insociable. That's why I'm the perfect PC gamer.
That is a PC gamer.
No, mate, because PC gamers got LAN parties.
LAN parties are fine, yeah. I'll do LAN parties. I wouldn't play online.
LAN parties with a fucking massive cat cable coming from your house to the party, mate.
Yeah. I want to leave my house.
So where's Nick? See that cable? There he is. Like everyone else is actually having fun. It's like just for the loss, just cut his cable, mate. he'll never notice because he's still playing it in single player mode.
Yeah, of course. The only thing I put a couple of things here. One thing we've briefly touched on, so I won't go again. I put in here about the Steam sale, but we've already talked about Steam sale. Some things have gone incredibly cheap. Some things haven't gone quite so cheap.
Some companies have upped the prices before the Steam sale to bring them back down to normal price.
Yeah. I do notice it's also been quite popular because the Steam servers keep crashing. I was trying to use the store yesterday, and it's the first time I've ever had a sale where the Steam store keeps actually crashing because the demand's been too high. Christmas one worked fine. And you got stickers this year as well. Yeah, you get the stickers. Put them in a sticker book. And you get little daily quests to complete as well.
Ooh, fuck off, Valve.
Yeah, I think
Make Half-Life 3, goddammit.
But apparently they're not going to. Apparently it's now been sort of internally that they're not going to do it.
Oh no, everyone knew that.
Yeah.
They don't need to. They're too rich. Why would they bother?
they'll do it. I think they'll sneakily do it. I think they're just going to one day just stealth release onto Steam.
No, that's going to be patched into like Half-Life 2. You're going to realise that Half-Life 2 is going to get a massive update one day, but they're just going to like stealthily install it.
Yeah.
How come Half-Life 2 has grown by about fucking 70 gigs?
So patch, we fixed that issue with the Combine Soldier who kept turning left occasionally.
And then you're like, oh right,
okay,
cool.
yeah,
That's how. Yeah, mate. Okay, cool. Rock on, gaming. And then all of a sudden it's like, hang on a minute. There's a whole nother game bolted on
Do you know what
here.
I'm talking about? I was always there, mate.
Like it turns out,
It's an Easter egg. You just never.
Yeah,
found
that was it, like,
That's
no
it.
one found
Half-Life 3 is an Easter egg. It's been out since when Half-Life 2 was released.
that's it.
It's just been hidden in
You
the
have
game.
to try. You have to load up every single copy of Half-Life and every episode at the same time on every machine that has ever had it installed, and then all of a sudden,
Everywhere. Not just your machine. Every machine across the world.
If anyone has ever broken their machine that's had Half-Life installed
That's
on
it, we've had it.
we are screwed. We will never get to play it. So anyone that said they raged when they weren't going to get Half-Life 3, you fucked it for us. Good job, dickheads. Just saying.
Aw.
How dare they do that?
Yeah.
Typical fucking PC gamers.
Someone was doing the news the other day. A guy who threw away his PC. He thought it was a different one, and he had £3 million worth of Bitcoin on there.
Ooh,
Yeah, and he at landfill. You know.
what a tit.
Yeah.
Has he
I
gone
know.
to landfill to try and find it?
I think there was something about him trying to go there. And
He's
see
probably
where
still swimming
stuff had
around
been.
now.
Yeah, he's probably still there now. Yeah.
To be fair,
with a
£3
little
million
headlamp
of a net Bitcoin would probably be worth it.
Yeah.
But then again, if the hard drive's
Imagine
been
though.
crushed.
It's gonna be really funny. He gets it, and it turns out that Bitcoin has a massive drop off the day he
Yeah.
gets it. It's like worth $1.50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just one last quick thing. This is mainly for the podcast listeners. We've hit a bit of a roadblock on our podcast because we've actually reached the limit because we use a bit of software called FeedBurner to put a podcast onto iTunes, and we've now hit the limit to what FeedBurner can handle.
Oh right.
So I am going to start putting the older episodes into an archive on the website. So you'll be able to download them from the website, but they will no longer be appearing in the RSS feed.
Right.
So you won't be able to get them through iTunes. So it's just a bit of warning. If you are a podcaster that still wants to know why you can't download episodes 1 to whatever, they'll all be on an archive section on the website.
You're gonna be able to listen to all mine on there.
Yes, and as well until we get to because basically we can handle about 64 episodes is what I can handle. So last week was 65, which is why I hit the bump. So
Gotcha.
yeah, so
Did they email you to tell you that? Or?
No, just when I resync the feed, I got an error message saying your feed's more than megabyte in size. And once it hits a megabyte, that's it. You can't have any more. So yeah, so I'm gonna initially I'm gonna do like blocks of 10 and have like 10 episodes on one page. You can listen them online or just download them straight from the website. So that should be a thing for any audience listeners. They can still be able to access it, but there can be an archive on the website rather than in the feed. But it's kind of nice that we've reached that level of maturity where we actually have to put stuff in an archive. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's good, isn't it?
Oh
Cool,
my
yeah,
God.
then.
So
3 years of pooing and now we're archiving.
exactly, archiving the pooing.
Yeah.
So
Still got the cake ribbon.
you have no way. That is not the cake ribbon, is it?
Yep.
How's it not rotted to pieces by now?
I don't know.
I mean, what do you do when you wash?
Wear it. Like none of this stuff. There's tinsel from a little bracelet that my son made me about fucking 3 years ago. A medal that he got on his 3rd birthday. He's gonna be 8, like in a few days.
Do you ever actually wash?
No,
Yeah, that'll do it.
that's why I look like this. How much do you think I grow this beard, mate? I can't actually grow a beard. This is milk. This is milk and manky
I
food.
can't believe that is the actual ribbon from the cake. That's
Crazy.
amazing.
And that'll stay there for the longest time.
Probably will, no?
Yep.
That's incredible.
Probably in the Guinness Book of Records.
What a record to have. Man who had cake ribbon on longest. Because no one's going to bother to beat that.
No.
There's no one out there going, damn it, he made it 6 years. I'm going to have it for someone. I'm going to put it on train for the next 6 years and a month
Yeah.
to beat him.
Bastard. Taking my record.
We should do our. I'm sure we must be able to get something in the Guinness Book of Records.
World's shittest podcast.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the same thing.
Longest rant.
Yeah. Well, so we've got 37 subscribers. to our podcast, I'll have you know. Well, bear in mind it doesn't count doubling up, so we've probably got 12.
All very dedicated now.
Oh yeah, all very dedicated. Various PCs. So, but yeah, 37, it's not bad.
Now all we need is the Mirai botnet to subscribe to our podcast, so we actually look like we mean something.
Yeah, could happen.
Is that still even a thing? Is that a question?
I don't think so.
Oh, bummer.
I don't think so.
That's why our viewership's dropped.
Yeah, we've gained some subscribers this month.
What? No.
Yes. People love my E3 things, so they subscribed.
Ugh.
Suspicious of that.
E3.
Yeah.
Wow.
So my suggestion of us all going to Gamescom is not going to go down well.
I don't want to wait 6 hours to play a game I'll be able to play in 2 weeks.
That's why you go on a sleeper train.
No, but I mean, just standing in line for 6 hours.
That's all right. Just pretend you're press.
Mm.
We'll make up some fake press badges. Pretend you're press and get in that way.
We end up in a gulag or whatever in Germany.
Not in Germany, I was going to say.
Russia,
Yeah.
A concentration camp, maybe.
Oh no.
Should we end the podcast on that?
Yeah, good job, man.
Yeah,
You brought it down this time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be my job.
So the Bard's back, isn't he? That's all joke Bard would come up with.
Sat in by the seat.
That's alright.
It's true, actually. Yeah.
Too
he's-
soon? Is that the issue? Too soon?
No such thing as too soon, son. No such thing as too
Oh,
soon.
Yeah.
The world needs to stop being so soft. Just saying.
Right.
I want to go home, so let's end the podcast.
Oh, right.
I'm fucking sick of this, man.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I wanna
I'm
go
going
home.
I've had enough. I ain't doing it next time, in 2 weeks.
Well, last I checked, I'm pretty sure I said that I was going to skip the E3 cast, but somehow I'm still here.
Well, that's because we were going to do it, but he went ill.
Yeah.
So I was also up to do it.
I wasn't ill, I just couldn't be asked to do it.
Why did you tell me that?
No, I was quite unwell, actually.
Yeah.
Especially after all the beers I had later that day.
Yeah, I bet you were. Yeah, not a message. Yeah, I was all ready to come back and pick him
Good
up.
fucking job, son. Yeah.
That's just creepy.
Fucking nailed it, mate.
That's just creepy.
That's exactly what happened. Like, I ended up really sick and then drinking a lot, which then made me even worse. It was great.
No one can actually saw what just happened there, but
No.
for some reason,
We just fucking nubbed you, son.
Middlemeister and Skazz actually shared a fist bump.
Yeah.
And that was just bizarre creepy.
We were shading you.
Yeah.
So, who have you been then? Who are you?
I'm Middlemeister.
I'm Skazius.
And I'm the TheSuffolkRam.
See you guys next time.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Best podcasters ever. Right. Fucking, where's the Random Nerds podcast channel so I can actually turn that the fuck off?
I am sweaty. It's in the bin.
Wait, shit, which one's... Oh, that one. Stop streaming!